you know, you had a game Friday night, and I'm just wondering if you'd have time to think about this team's 0-4 all time in UCF games. They've never won one. Is there any way to articulate, Johnny, what it would mean to get that first NCAA victory for this program?
It would be huge for our program. Again, it's just another sign showing what's possible here at UCF in basketball. So we're excited. We're not looking at anything negative. It's all positive for us. You know, we want to go there and compete, and we want to, you know, change that around.
You've had time now to look at VCU. What do you know about them now that you didn't know just a few days ago?
Well, I've always been impressed with VCU. You know, I've watched them over the years and what they do. They have a great tradition, and the thing they do really well is they turn you over, which generates a lot of their offense. And when they run offense, they do a great job of having spacing. So they're a very good basketball team. They're well coached.
What's the mood in this camp right now? What are these guys feeling?
They're excited. You know, we all should be. I mean, we're talking about 353 teams and probably 30 so at large bids. And if you took your team one of those, probably less than 10%. So that means you've had a very good season. And now we have an opportunity to capitalize on that by going in this tournament and playing well.
What has your message been to the guys, I guess, since you got back from the conference tournament?
Well, it was making sure that our guys understand that to be satisfied. You know, that's kind of the message we had this week. You know, we're coming off 2 tough games, and that's not who we've been all year. And for us, we need to use that opportunity to get better. So we talked about not being satisfied, going to this tournament hungry, because we know we're capable of winning.
We've talked at length about how special the senior class is. What do you think they're going through? And, you know, sometimes that senior experience can help a team in the NCAA tournament.
Definitely. Whenever in this tournament, you know, it's desperation. You know, everyone realizes now that the next game that you lose is your last game. There's a finality to that. So, you know, I think having seniors who really understand that, you know, in those moments seem to rise to that occasion. And we have a number of seniors I think that can really contribute.
Coach, there's a long legacy of parents coaching their sons in the NCAA tournament against the Alfords, the Drews, the McDermotts, the Hunters, and you'll join that list on Friday with you and Aubrey. How do you feel about that? How does it make you feel?
You know, it makes you feel proud. Whenever you have a chance to coach your son, I would advise any person to do that at any level. I've really enjoyed the experience. I didn't know I would, you know, because I never had a desire to coach him. But it's been amazing. And the coaches like Coach Alford, who I've spoke to a number of times, he shared with me that if you can do that, that would be great. And it's everything he said it would be.
When you look at VCU, do they remind you of anyone in conference? Are they comparable to anyone you played?
Similarities, similar to a few teams in our conference, I would think. Similar to a Memphis and how they play. Similar to a Houston and how they play. Very active. They make a lot of plays. They play a lot of players. Their depth is a big strength of theirs. And so I would think those are a few of the teams I think they kind of, you know, remind us of.
Coach, you've addressed this in the past, but now that you guys are in the tournament, BJ, when he came here out of Boone, said, hey, I want to lead UCF back to the promised land, essentially. Now that you guys are in the tournament, what has he meant?
Well, he's meant everything to our program. He's done exactly what he said he wanted to do, and that's why I'm excited. You know, a lot of times people will speak things, but he actually backed it up with his work ethic. He got in the gym, he worked really hard, he pulled his teammates together, and he's been a tremendous leader for us. And so I'm just really proud of the decision he made, and I'm happy this worked out for him this way.
One more, Coach.
Have you noticed an uptick in recruiting at all since this run?
I don't think this will hurt our recruiting at all. I think whenever you get this type of exposure and especially, you know, people in our community seeing what UCF is capable of accomplishing, I think that really does help us as we go forward.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys. All right, take care.
Good luck,
I
Coach.
appreciate that.
Good luck.
Thanks. Then go let's talk to the guys y'all want to talk to right here, right? Grab this guy right here.
How you doing?
Good. Sir.
You have a chance now. Well, actually, you are doing what you came here to do.
Yeah.
Get this team into the NCAAs. What would a win on Friday night mean for you personally and for, in a broader perspective, the program?
I mean, for the program, it just been another huge step towards doing what, you know, this program is going to do in the future. And, that's be a consistent top 25 program and be a national competitor every season. So, this is great exposure for us. This is a great opportunity for us to, compete in the NCAA tournament and come out with a win, because, we've shown that we're as good as any team in the country when we play as good as we can. So for us, it's just about going up there and focus on just VCU and getting a win.
And it is about getting a win too. Because it's one thing just to get there, and that's a nice accomplishment. But that's not what you care.
No. I mean, we're not satisfied. I mean, coaches come to the locker room every day and talking just us amongst players. We're really happy to be here, and it's really great for the school. But it'll be even better if we go out here and get wins. And that's what we want to do.
What do you know about Virginia Wilds? Sorry, Jamie. What do you know about Virginia Commodore?
I mean, want to play fast. They want to press you and kind of speed the game up and get after you. And, you know, they've had a tremendous season. I mean, they were A-10 regular season champs. So, I mean, a really good ball club, you know, just like everybody in the NCAA tournament. But for us, you know when we go out there and play, like we can play, and we've shown that throughout the season at times. You know, we can be as tough as anybody in this entire country.
Do they remind you of VCU? Do they remind you of any conference when you've looked at them last couple days?
I mean, any team in the conference that plays fast. I mean, Houston kind of gets up and down like that, but I mean, Houston has some tremendous shooters. Memphis plays fast like that. They play with that same kind of pace. So I mean, for us, those are probably two teams that are comparable. But I mean, you know, they haven't played against us. We haven't played against them. So you know, I'm sure once we get out there and get a feel for each other, you know, we'll have I can probably give you a better answer then.
Last one for BJ. Could you explain how excited you are as a team, ready to go on this trip and go to South Carolina for these games?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Like I said, it's great for the program. It's great for the city of Orlando for us to be able to, you know, continue to represent. I mean, the football team, you know, has represented the school on the national stage for the past 2 years, and you know, now it's time for us to do our part with that. So we're just excited to go out here and, you know, come out with a win against VCU.
Thanks, BJ.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Tacko, talk about what this means to you. This is the end of your career as close at hand here at UCF. What does it mean to get into the tournament? Not just get in, but go and hopefully win a game.
I've been saying it. I just can't describe how I feel right now. Like you said, my career is coming to an end, and we made it at the right time. And something that we've been trying to do since I got to UCF. Guys like BJ, Chad, so it's something, especially BJ and I. We've been really trying to get it done for a while. And finally seeing all the hard work that we've put in is paying off. It just means that it's us.
What's the mood within the game right now? What do you guys feel?
I mean, we feel great. It's an opportunity to go out there and compete with the best in college basketball. Also, to get the UCF name out there, and you know, you also get to play for a championship. I mean, we're not just happy to go there. We're going to try to go as far as we can, and we're going to give it our all.
You got any butterflies going on this trip? You know, just knowing what's at stake, how long you guys have been waiting for this chance.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a basketball game, regardless of the outside noise. That's why you got to learn how to make your world small and worry about what happened on the outside. Because you know, it's still a basketball game. We're just going to go out there, have fun, and compete, and everything else is going to take care of itself.
How special is it though that you get to go on this road trip with, you know, seniors that you've battled with for so long?
I mean, this feels great. These are like basically my brothers. I mean, we share so many moments together, and to cap it off this way, I mean, it's just a great way to go out.
Anything else? As excited as you are for the game, how much do you just want to relish this journey and the trip and the days before it? Like, how about you trying to just soak all of this in before the game?
Yeah, like I said, you guys stay locked in. I mean, that's very important. So I mean, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna do what we're supposed to do. I think they got everything set up for us. We just go out there and follow the plan. And game day comes, just take care of business.
Can you talk to your mom? Will she be able to follow the game live? Your mother?
I don't think she'll be able to watch live. She may be able to watch some highlights, but she's always on YouTube.
Thanks, Tacko. Thanks, Tacko. All right, Chad.
Sure, Chad.
Yes, sir, man.
Thanks, march on.
Yes, sir.
So, you talk about your level of excitement, just knowing that you're getting on a bus, you're about to head to Columbia to play in the NCAA tournament. This is what you dreamed of when you got here, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a great opportunity, man. You know, the emotions are everywhere right now, man. Just full of excitement and full of a great opportunity for us, man. You know, and for us to be able to do this, you know, especially the seniors and the upperclassmen, man, it's special. You know, our goal is just to take the best advantage of it and do what we do best.
Even though you guys are excited for the game, how much are you trying to relish this week and this experience that you guys are having right now?
You know, we just trying to stay focused, trying to stay in the moment, and just worry one game at a time. You know, our goal is to go 1-0, and we just focus on one opponent. You know, and you know, watching them play, you know, they're a really good team. VCU, they're a really good team, and you know, our goal is just to play as hard as we can for 40 minutes, and I feel like the results will show for itself.
What kind of challenge is VCU? Actually, you've been evaluated the last couple of days. What were some of the key challenges being for you?
I I feel like just taking care of the ball, valuing every single possession, offensively and defensively. They're a pretty good defensive team. They play hard. That's their MO. And but we do too. We have a really good defensive team, a great defensive team actually. And I feel like if we do that, because you can always travel, defense always travels. You know, if you could do that for 40 minutes and take care of the ball, I feel like we'd be in a really good position.
Wise, either Coach Dawkins or Aubrey talked about what it's like to play in the tournament, trying to impart their knowledge.
Yeah, they have. Coach and Aubrey, they talked about it, talked about what it takes, talked about how you got to grind it out every single possession and how every possession matters. And they talk about it every time, and they give us motivation and give us confidence that we could do that because we've done it all year, and now is the time to show everybody what we're capable of becoming. All right. Thank you all. Thank you.